Good morning, everyone. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the important techniques in C++ on how to pass by value and how to pass by reference when you invoke a function. And this is a very important subject, and often students get confused on this pass by value and pass by reference. And we're going to demonstrate it using interactive animations. So I'm going to go to my C++ Rebel book and go to chapter 6. And first, I will show you pass arguments by value. So this is section 6.5. All right, so, and this is the really simple. When you invoke a method, so like here, the imprint. So you invoke this using imprint and with a character A and 3. So the value of this character A is passed to variable ch and 3 is passed to n. All right, so that's really simple. There's another way to pass. It's called a pass by reference. So I'm going to contrast between the two, pass by value and pass by reference. So go to section 6.13. 6.12. All right. So let's look at this animation here. We have this function increment, and so here's the main. So in the main function, we have this 1 is assigned to variable x, and now, and we're going to print out the value of x, and that is 1, and invoke increment. So what happens when you do this increment n by 1? Will this x be changed after the method call? No, x will still be 1 because you pass by value. See what happens here in this animation is you have this n and x, they are independent variables. So you now increment n and it becomes 2, but x is not changed. All right, so after this is n is 2, and after this method is finished, and return back to the caller, and so you're going to see that x still 1. And you can look at another example is to swap these two variables here, and using this animation, you're going to see that here we have num1 and num2. So I'm getting these two variables num1 and num2. And so now display the value num1, num2, so num1, 2, and invoke. All right, after you invoke, here is swap. You're supposed to swap the two. In this method, you swapped in 1 and 2, but after the method finished, num1, num2 still 1 and 2, no change. And because if you look inside the call, so this pass by value, so n1 and 2, so you get 1 and 2, and then you do this swap, and you're going to see that using the temp variable, n1 is assigned to temp, and 2 is now assigned to n1, and then you have temp assigned back to n2. So n1 and 2 are swapped, but look, and num1, num2 are not changed. So after this swap method function is called, and now you go back to this main, we still have the same value in num1 and num2. Well, can you write a function can actually swap two variables? Yes. So we're going to use pass by reference. All right, we're going to use a special type of variable called reference variable in Java, in C++. In C++, we have the reference variable, and using this notation, this ampersand here. So here we have this int and this with variable R, but I'm going to put this symbol ampersand and before this R. So assign this count to, now see what happens. So you are going to get, this is the syntax or the equivalent syntax. So you have this ampersand right after int or right before R, they're the same here. All right, so let's demonstrate it. You're going to see what happens is using the reference variable actually reference the variable. So here, the count is 1. All right, so count is 1. And now you have a reference variable R for count. So now this R and count, they refer to the same memory location. That's 1. All right, so this is reference variable for count. And so count, you can access count. This is the values through the variable count and also through variable R. So this is R. And now increment the variable by 1. So this through R. So you get this 2. And now, so this, you're going to see, look, what's value in count is 2, what is value in R, the same. So the reference variable for count. So this is R. And now we're going to change the value to 10 using this count. And now you look the value through count and R, they're the same. So they both, you're going to see this is going to be 10. So 10. All right, so now we're going to use this special syntax in pass by reference is right here. And all we need to do is to make this change here is add this notation ampersand here for this n. So without ampersand, you're going to pass by value. With this ampersand, you're going to pass by reference. Means here. So look at this, x is now 1. And so the value of x is 1. And increment x. So after this, you're going to see that increment the n by 1 is the same as you're going to increment x by 1. So this will be 2 after the call. All right, so now let's see how it works here. Is n, because it has reference, so n, x, they're the same. So when you change the value through n, and x is now also changed. So this is the same memory location. All right, so that is the pass by reference. And you can rewrite the code for the swap. And here, look, this is the swap. And you can see that using pass reference by reference, and this 2 variables will actually be swapped. And in this main, num1 and num2, invoke num1, num2, you pass by reference. So that's the difference between pass by value and pass by reference. Now, this is the first video. I'm going to have another video and look at in the situation when you pass arrays and you pass objects, you pass pointers. And so what you do with pass by value and pass by reference. But remember that pass by reference, always you have the syntax here, ampersand here. Thank you very much for watching and goodbye.